What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my video. Hope y'all having an amazing day as usual. So we're back with another cooking video. I have not done a cooking video in a while, but this is pretty much what I'm best at. And to me, cooking is just one of my favorite things. And today we're making one of my favorite foods, a Philly cheesesteak. It's like a warm hug. I mean, seriously, a Philly cheesesteak is literally the best sandwich there is. No doubt about it. And that's what we're going to be making today. Now, I'm going to try to make this really well. It's a very simple cheesesteak, Philly cheesesteak recipe. And this right here is going to blow away anything you would get in Philly. Okay, I don't know about that. But there are so many places where you can get a good cheesesteak in Philadelphia. You have so many options to choose from. You have, well, my favorite place is Larry's in West Philly. Oh, Larry's is so good. And then there's Tony Luke's in South Philly. Dellasandros. Now, Dellasandros is in Northwest Philly. Their portions are huge. So if you're going to get a cheesesteak there, you definitely should share it with another person. John's Pork Roast is okay. I think it's a little bit overrated, and that's in South Philly. And then, of course, there's Pat's and Gino's, which, for me, to be completely honest, those are the worst places you can get cheesesteaks in Philly. I've only been to Gino's, but it was pretty much just a tourist trap, and it was probably the worst cheesesteak I've ever had. There's also very good cheesesteak places in New Jersey as well. There's a cheesesteak place in Verona that's really good. I don't even remember the name of the place, to be completely honest. But yeah, we're going to get into this. So I'm going to show you all the ingredients that you need to make a delicious Philly cheesesteak. So let's get into this. So these are all the ingredients we're going to need for our cheesesteak. We obviously have a sub roll right here. We have some steak. This is a very thin steak, so it's perfect for our cheesesteak. Since cheesesteaks are very thin, there's some places that actually have their cheesesteaks the consistency of ground beef, so that's really what we want. We have a green pepper, onion, and a slice of American cheese. I don't know if this is going to be enough. I highly doubt it. If it's not, I'll just go to the supermarket to get some Cheez Whiz. So yeah, let's get into this. So honestly, this is like a pretty good, nice slice of steak right here. This is really perfect for the cheesesteaks. But I think I'm going to thin it out a little bit more and then slice it so we can put it in the pan. So after you beat your meat, now you cut up your onions and peppers. I have a white onion and some green peppers, and I'm going to put those into the pan just like that. So right now I'm just sauteing my onions and peppers, and I'm going to put in just a pinch of salt and then just mix that up. Now that your onions are nice and sauteed and just have a bit of flavor in them, we're going to add our steak. Now I'm just going to season up the steak a little bit with salt and pepper. So the reason why I'm choosing to mix the steak with the onions and peppers is just so we can introduce a little bit of sweetness from the onions, just to flavor our meat a little bit more. And I think, honestly, it looks delicious. I know. You can smell it through the phone. Look at that. Okay, so now on to the bread. So you're definitely going to need a nice piece of bread. This right here is just a French roll, I guess. It's a little bit stale, a little bit hard. So I'm going to steam it in the microwave for like 30 seconds, and we'll see what happens, just so it gets nice and soft. So now I'm going to put on some American cheese. I'm going to put, that should be a good amount. And then I'm just going to put a pot lid on so it melts really well. So now I put the steak into the roll. And look at that. We got ourselves a Philly cheesesteak. This is better than anything you would get at Pat's and Gino's. I promise you that. Okay, so we have this Philly cheesesteak here. I am super ready to try it because I haven't had lunch yet. And just look at this thing, man. This John looks so good. All right, let's try it. Honestly, I give it a 4 out of 5. It's definitely a lot better than Pat's and Gino's. but it's not as good as like the cheesesteaks I get when I go to Philly, but it's still pretty good. So that's gonna be today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and God bless all you guys.